What is up, guys? Welcome back to Low Standards. I'm Gingerly Comic, and today I'm going to be giving you the top 10 things that I dislike about My Celica. Okay, the first thing that I want to mention is the door lock. So the remote, you lock it, everything locks except for the driver door. I have to manually lock my driver door with my key, or else, it will open and then the siren will sound. And you have no idea how many times I open it and the siren just goes off. It's so annoying. I hate it. I am fixing it as soon as possible. But as of now, it's still like this. I still have to manually lock it with my key, and it's freaking annoying. The second thing that I dislike about this car is that it's automatic and not manual. I tried to find a Celica that was manual 6-shift, but all of them were just torn to shit. And this car was the nicest car I could find. It was automatic, and I just said, I don't care. I'll deal with an automatic. I don't care. But I still hate it. The third thing I don't really like about this car is the trunk, and let me show you why. You see, for one, it's a pain in the ass to push up, and two, the springs and the struts right here, when they're cold, it doesn't stay up, and then it'll fall down right on top of me. But as of now, they're okay as of now. But when it's cold in the mornings and I put my backpack in the trunk, I have to literally hold it open with my head and use both of my hands, or just hold it up in the air, because it will not stay open until later in the day when it actually starts to warm. It's freaking annoying. The fourth thing I don't really like about this car is that it's stock height. The front lip does make it look lowered, but in reality, it's actually stock height, and you kind of have a 3-finger space, a gap in between the fender and the tire, which I wish I would lower it at least a half an inch or maybe a little bit less, but who knows when I'm gonna get coilovers for this thing. Another thing I really don't like about this car is the volume knob, because it's literally just a smooth turning knob that every time I try to turn the volume either up or down, it skips and goes higher when I want it to go down, and it goes low when I try to turn it up, and it just freaking spazzes all over the place, and it gets annoying after a while. I just wanted a knob that goes tick 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 tick, it's so much easier, and it's much better. It's more cleaner than that. But the sound system's awesome, so I love that though. Another thing, sixth thing, don't really like about this car is the mirror. For one, it's literally an attachable mirror. It makes it wider, makes it bigger. But one thing that I don't like about it is that when I'm listening to music, it literally just starts to go down because of how heavy it is. But it doesn't go down that low. It just literally, it'll just go down, and I'll see my face while I'm driving. I'll be like, hey, I gotta put it back up. But yeah, it gets annoying after a while, and I don't know, it does it, and it's very loose, and I don't like it. The seventh thing I don't really like is the back seat, or somehow an existing back seat. Literally, you can't even put a fist in, you can barely even put a fist in between here, and whenever I have someone sitting behind me, I have to scoot all the way up to where my legs are literally like this, and it's not comfortable. I wish it was just a 2-seater and it had nothing back there, and the trunk was just larger. Because for real, this is not even usable. It's barely even usable. Alright, the eighth thing I don't really like about this car is the gas door. And it's actually a really nice door. I mean, I love this. The guy said it was imported from Japan, but every once in a while, it'll just automatically and somehow just open up by itself while it's on the road, and it'll literally be just sitting like this. And then I had actually a couple people come up next to me say, hey, your gas door is open. I'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? Not again. I'll go out and I'll slam it shut. I'm like, stay shut. It opens up the random moments, and it's annoying. The ninth thing that I really don't like about this car is the pedals. I mean, the pedals, they do look nice, but the one thing that really irritates me is that when I'm going from gas to brake, I quickly shift back and forth, but there's not that much space in between the gas and the brake, and this only happened to me twice, but I would press the brake just like this, and the right side would clip the gas, and I'll be pressing both at the same exact time, and I'll be all doing something that I shouldn't do that could break the car. And I saved this for last because it's kind of a love-hate relationship of the car, and that's the wing doors themselves. That's the doors themselves, and the door hinges to make them go up like this. I mean, the car can get away with it, but still, just the doors itself just screams rice. And I mean, I kind of don't like it, and I wish they still had the stock hinges on it, but somehow this car can just get away with it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the window doesn't have like arches on the top and it's just a window that can go down into the car. But yeah, I like it, but I hate it. Love-hate relationship. Can get away with it pretty well. I mean, it's not bad. So those are the things that I just don't really like about this car, but everything else about it I love dearly. I love how clean it is. I love the exhaust. I love the 1ZZ engine that it has. And I love the style of the car and the sound of it. Oh my God. That was only at like 2,000 RPM. I don't want to go any higher. But this car is just it's such a dream to drive. And I haven't had a single problem with it. I've only had it for about like 6 months now. And I haven't had a single problem with it. It drives and handles like a dream, man. Like I'll go in like in sharp ass corners, like freaking on ramps going in a circle. I'll go in them at like freaking 45 to 50 miles an hour. I'll be just like skirt, like all the way through the turn, and it's one of the coolest cars ever, and I love it. I'm glad that I actually own this car myself, and it's such a dream to drive. But it was kind of hard to try to find some stuff that I didn't really like about the car, and once I did realize it, I know I wrote everything down. But this car is amazing. I'm glad I have it. It's really a fun car. I'm gonna definitely keep it for a while. It's definitely a fun car to putt around, man. And I can't wait to take it to the track someday, because that's gonna be even more fun. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Gingerly Comic, you're watching Low Standards. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, goodbye. Listen. Man, my neighbor's gonna hate me.